Okay, let's start off with the easiest ways to make money. And this is going to be something that's realistic, and this is going to be for somebody that actually is doing well in school and you guys want another way to make money. I would recommend you start to tutor people. Look, a lot of people actually need help when it comes to maths, and if you're really good at maths, for example, you're really good at business studies, whatever subject you're currently doing, and even in university, I promise you, some people really do need tutoring. Now, that is a good way for you guys to make at least 200 Rand to 250 or like even 400 Rand, depending on the services that you're offering. Now, imagine you are doing that 3 times a week, 4 times a week. In fact, I know some people that are doing it 10 times a week, and when they're doing it 10 times a week and they're making 400 Rand, that allows them to at least come out of the week with 4,000 Rand profits. That is a good amount of money to make on a weekly basis, and that's something that's realistic. Now, with tutoring, I think that anybody can get into it, and the one thing that you want to do is just market yourself on TikTok. Market your services by showing them the results that you may be getting in school, as well as showing them exactly the steps and methods that you use in order to study. Then you can market that on TikTok. That is a quick example of ways that you can use to make money online. Now look, we're over here at the outside patio. This place is absolutely beautiful. There's like patios everywhere. Everywhere there are patios. And okay, wait, people are probably going to be wondering why we're here. We're here pretty much to work and carry on recording these types of videos to help you guys learn how to make money for free online. But also, you guys need to remember, with these methods of making money online, you are going to be able to work from anywhere. Now, I've been doing this for 4 years. I know every ups and downs and mistakes that I've made, and I'm trying to help you guys to not make those mistakes. So over here, we have the TV room, and later we'll probably look at a bit of, or at least a few trays that we have coming up for the week. But as of now, this is the amazing view that we have outside to the ocean while we're watching something. But hey, we have something better, or let's say a better place where we will be watching things. We even have our Xboxes here. Let me show you guys. All right, so now you're probably wondering, Asam, why are you sitting down? What's in that room over there? Come, let me show you something. So over here, we were kind of surprised. We never knew that they would have a movie room. There was a movie room inside this place. We got the Xboxes connected. Oh my gosh, there's a fire now on. Okay, we're nice, warm, cozy. Unlike Western Cape, where we just were, there was just storms and we just needed a nice place where we can enjoy a little bit of sun. So we came to this beautiful place. Now, I also want to show you guys some profits that I made from last month. So this is my dropshipping store. It's absolutely doing insane. We did about 70,175 Rand over there just in 1 month. And again, this is one of our stores that we started with no money. And obviously now that leads me to speaking about dropshipping and the amazing thing that dropshipping has kind of done for my life. Because even if you're going to be doing tutoring, you're still going to be using concepts of dropshipping. Now, dropshipping is just when you're the middleman between your customer and your supplier. And you act as a middleman by providing them with marketing as well as creating your own websites. Now, when you have that sorted out, you're ready to start selling to your customers, and then you can make money online, just like I did with that store. Now, let's run into how one can start dropshipping. Now, dropshipping, if you've ever done it, please try again. If you've ever failed in it, just try again with these new strategies that I'm going to tell you today. Now, if you're going to be doing it locally or globally, you got to understand that there's a massive difference, and a lot of people have been falling into the trap of going into dropshipping globally with not enough capital. So look, imagine you do not have the skill sets that is required for you to run a global dropshipping store and also make it longevity wise a business that you can keep on growing, because guys, trends and all of those things, you need to keep up with them when you're working with global dropshipping. That requires you to sometimes spend a lot of money on just finding the products that are currently trending. Now let's move through as I tell you why the way that I've done dropshipping has been a way that has helped me. Let's go to the kitchen actually, because there's an amazing view from the kitchen side. The way I do dropshipping is completely different from the way everybody else does dropshipping. Because people, as I just gave you their explanation of dropshipping, it is not only about selling those trending products, but it's also about using the dropshipping model to run a profitable business that you can sustain. And look, when you're doing it in South Africa, you will run into less problems. So now when you're looking at using the dropshipping model to create a business that you can run and sustain in South Africa, you will run into less problems. Now guys, not every single dropshipping store, before I tell you how to start step by step, not every single dropshipping store will run smoothly. You will run into issues, because that is what a real business does. That is what is required of a business. It's to have its ups and it's to have its downs. And I've been through the ups and downs for 4 years in dropshipping, in trading, which we'll get into next. Now let's go step by step into the ways that you should start local dropshipping. Now with local dropshipping, the amount that you need is anywhere from no money to 500 Rand. I actually recommend best 500 Rand to 1,000 Rand. Now, here's a little bit of the kitchen. This was the view that I was speaking about. Absolutely insane. I mean, we're surrounded by just beautiful houses. But when it comes into dropshipping and doing it locally, you don't need to have so much money to spend on TikTok advertising and getting all your products sorted out and getting all the testing that's needed in order for you to have your customers buy from your websites. Now, that's the nice part about local dropshipping. Global dropshipping, there's a lot more factors that go into it. Now, step number one is with a local dropshipping store, the first thing you want to do is get your supplier, because your supplier will have your product that you are going to sell on its website or wherever they sell it. May it be third party, may it be a third party business online, it may be a local store that is right around by you, because there's two little differences between dropshipping and e-commerce. Dropshipping is when you do not touch the product throughout the process, from getting the customer to buy and also sending it from the supplier. E-commerce is when you touch the product one time at least throughout the process, from the customer getting their product. Now let's go upstairs and we're going to speak about which suppliers will be the best for you guys to use when you want to start dropshipping locally. And I'm going to tell you guys that the easiest thing to do is to not overthink it, right? A lot of people overthink when it comes to dropshipping. They forget that when it comes to just selling a business to somebody online, there are a lot more business experience or business skills that is needed to sell to a client, okay, or to a customer. So when it comes to getting a supplier and a product, just start off easy and go onto the Google search bar and search suppliers in South Africa. I promise you, you can then get an array of suppliers that you can potentially use in South Africa, because you can't use Alibaba, Zendrop, and all of these global dropshipping suppliers in South Africa because the shipping time is too long and it will not work. So get a local dropshipping supplier. It'll be your best option, at least your best bet. Before we go to the master bedroom, let's show you guys outside here. It's the bridge, the beautiful bridge. But what's more beautiful than the bridge is this view. Come along. So as I was saying, getting the suppliers is very simple, right? And a lot of people think that there's something called a winning product. I personally don't believe in winning products. I think that anybody can sell anything dependent on how good your marketing is, right? So you've gotten your product from your supplier, and yes, there are a few things that you need to do in order to find your perfect product, which is called product research. It's not that hard, but if you join the link in the description, you will learn more about product selection. Now, the jacuzzi was now running very, very nicely, but they've stopped it. When you have gotten your product, the next thing you need to do is start creating your branding. Start doing branding. Branding for your store is super, super important. There are just 3 bedrooms over here. I mean, we're not really going to use many of them. There's a nice little room over here, but I'm not going to go inside there for now. I'm currently speaking about how you should, or why branding is important for your dropshipping stores. Now, when it comes to branding, you need to understand that when you go to Starbucks, for example, there's a difference between getting a coffee with no name brand and getting a coffee from Starbucks because of the branding. So now you need to understand that because of the few things that Starbucks uses, such as the colors in their branding, such as their slogans, such as, yes, having great reviews and also a quality product, that is something that you can create overnight. Now, guys, a lot of people don't understand the importance of branding and the importance of getting organic reviews from real people. So now when you get more reviews from South African people, a lot more guys and clients in South Africa will be willing to buy the product that you are selling. Now, after you've done your branding, which is creating your logo, creating your slogan, understanding which colors you're going to be using on your websites, those are just a few things that is going to be needed. Now, after you've done your branding, you want to create your community. Now, on your community, this is when you will be able to sell and also promote your website. Creating a community is very easy and it's very simple, because when you find your product, you need to understand the niche that your product is in. Now, when you pick your product, you guys have to understand the niche that you're in, because that determines the type of content and advertisements you will be posting on TikTok in order for you to build up your community of followers. Now, this is where you can create a community group on Telegram, WhatsApp, Discord, whatever you're using. For my gaming electronics store, we use Discord as a funnel to get customers that are in the same niche, where we then post more content in that niche with our products that we promote on this community group. That's where people can also get into direct conversation with us. That gets me into the next part, which is using TikTok marketing to get you customers. Now, this is the master bedroom, but I mean, I don't know. You guys can see it's quite nice. It's quite nice. But the best part is outside. The best part is outside. Now, I'm just gonna like sit here, and I mean, this is day one of being here, and it's quite interesting. Let's get moving. Let's go downstairs. That was quite a conversation that we had now. We were speaking about dropshipping, but when it comes into dropshipping, like, look, that was something that was kind of easy for me. And we're gonna take it out now to the other patio. Dropshipping was kind of something that was always easy for me. I've been doing business ever since I was 8 years old. So like, I've always enjoyed business. So I think I also just have fun, really, having and owning a business, and working with a lot of staff. Like, my whole staff team is here currently. And I mean, at the age of 20, this is kind of crazy. This is crazy. I never thought that we would make it this far so quick, but it comes with a lot of hard work. But dropshipping wasn't going to be the only way for me to make money. And again, with all of my stores, when I started them off, I made profits instantly. Like, all of them have been within a month. And the thing is, other people, again, as I said earlier, they focus on trending products when it's actually not trending products. Like, also winning products. Guys, trending products and winning products aren't going to create a business that's going to last you a long time. We do things differently. Like, I focus on creating one business every single year with the dropshipping model. And currently that has helped me a lot, because I'm able to create a business with all the methods I just told you, obviously with a little bit of tricks here and there up my sleeves, and also being able to adapt to the market and being able to understand what people want in order for me to create a business. Now, I've thought that dropshipping was cool, and I kept on making money with dropshipping. But the next thing that actually, somebody by the name of Rian, he messaged me when he saw that my gaming store was doing very well. He messaged me on Twitter and he was like, Azam, have you ever heard of forex trading? Like, you should probably get into it. You seem to have like a lot of money from the dropshipping, whatever. So we started. And this leads me into the next way, or the next best way for you to make money, and that is to start forex trading. And I promise you, before you click off this video, I want to say forex trading, because that either, if you don't become profitable with forex trading, for example, you will either lead into investing or crypto trading. and that is fine. Usually, even if you start crypto trading, you might lead into forex trading or investing. But at the end of the day, doing these crypto trading and forex trading, these leverage trading ways of making money, when you lead into investing, that is kind of the most safe option. But in order for me to make money online, and I know a lot of you guys that want to make money to sustain a life online, which millions and millions of people are currently doing, you need a way to make money. Or at least this is what I thought. I needed a way to keep on using this money that I started. Again, dropshipping, I started with no money. I wanted to find a better way in order for me to leverage this cash and make more money online. Because once you get the first business that makes you money online, you kind of start to understand a lot more, right? Now, somebody actually told me that what I was doing when oh my goodness, this is embarrassing.
A few moments later.
This is actually so embarrassing.
12 seconds later.
So what somebody told me was when I started dropshipping, I actually didn't even know that I was doing dropshipping. But the next month after, and this was in 2020 when I was 17, going into matric, I made 50,000 Rand on my dropshipping stores, and then I started forex trading. Long story short, guys, forex trading really isn't as people portray it to be. You have to think about it in a realistic term and a realistic way. So forex trading is pretty much a global decentralized market where you can exchange currencies over the counter. Now, using this method of making money is very simple, and I want to explain it to you very quickly. Now, you have, for example, GBP USD, okay? Let me show you again. You have GBP over here on the left-hand side and USD on the right-hand side. Now, GBP is going to be your base currency and USD is going to be your quote currency. Now, the number you'll see there is usually something like 1.2. Now, that is called the exchange rate between the GBP and the USD, Great British Pound, and the United States dollar. Now, in order for you to get 1 GBP, you're going to need to have 1.2 USD to get 1 GBP, otherwise known as the exchange rate. So now people are usually speculating when they go onto these markets to see if it's going to go up or down. Now, they then get entries in at a lower price and sell it at a higher price. For example, if you think that the GBP to the USD is going to go from 1.2 to 1.3, you then will make a buy on the market, and then you can take out your profits if it goes up in a bullish direction. And the same for if it's going down in a sell. If you think that it's going to go from 1.2 to 1.11, then again, you sell. As simple as that. Now, there are ways that you need to use, or things that you need to use, in order for you to understand if it's going to be a buy or a sell. And this can be for indices or currencies. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed that view while I was giving you this very basic beginner guide to forex trading. There's probably no other guide that you'll need after this one. Now, when you go into finding the ways that you're going to be using in order for you guys to take a buy or sell on the market, it comes to two things: technical analysis and fundamental analysis. Now, with technical analysis, this is going to be more of your, you've heard them online if you have some form of, trading knowledge, which is ICT trading and SMC trading. These are just different trading styles. People like to make it all fancy, but the way that has always been best for me is convenience. What is the most convenient strategy that I can stick to in order to consistently make money online? Now, I've been doing trading for 4 years, and I was in a demo account for the first year, and the next year I finally became profitable in my second year of trading. Now, we've got one more room over here, which I kind of like. So, guys, I've been through the ups and downs. Third year was last year of trading, being a profitable trader. And look, when we're coming into what I learned last year was literally don't overcomplicate it when you have money. Come on, son. I said when you have money. I mean, when you're making money. This is like just a nice little view. Nothing too crazy, nothing too hectic, but You guys can see it's a big house. Have we even finished? We have to go downstairs. We have an underground level. I learned in the third year, do not overcomplicate things. I never had a mentor when I got into trading. So honestly, when I say that it took me 2 years to become profitable, guys, I never had a mentor, but I always documented all of my mistakes. And that's something that you guys need to do as well. Have a trading journal. Now, when it comes into technical analysis, what worked for me was in grade 12. Guys, again, when I started a month after dropshipping, I only lost 4,000 Rand before I decided to stop and focus on a demo account because I actually didn't really know what exactly I was doing. And when I focused on a demo account, I know a lot of people might not have the patience in order to go 4 years. So what helped me was after I went on just a little bit of a losing streak and I went to a demo account, people might not have the patience to go for as long as I did on a demo account, but I just knew that it is definitely possible. And a lot of people were honestly making money online with the trading method. So, or at least online trading, from crypto to forex. And I knew that this is something I was not going to let go. And I promise you, for 6 months, I just practiced until it finally hit me. Now, what I mean is I was in matric exams and my final exams, and in pure maths we had Euclidean geometry. So when you got a question, there was multiple ways to get to the answer, and sometimes like my friends and I would have different ways to get to the answer, but we would still get to the same answer, just using different ways, again, and different calculations to get to the answer. Now, I don't know why, but when this hit me, I was like, wait, I know that I was struggling with being a profitable or trying to be a profitable trader because I thought there was one way to do it. Guys, there are many ways to trade, but I want to tell you the easiest ways to trade with the technical analysis. And this is by using the Fibonacci forex strategy. There's definitely going to be a video that will be out that will teach you how to use the Fibonacci forex strategy. Simplifying everything and allowing me to put my dropshipping money into trading has allowed me, and also, it has created and increased my profits exponentially and the amount of money that I make on a monthly basis. Now, I do not get greedy on the markets. These are mistakes that I made. Please understand when it's time for you to get off of the markets. Guys, a lot of you guys just like blowing accounts for no reason. Why? Why do you guys like blowing accounts? So greed is super important for you guys to learn early hand before you get started. And when using the Fibonacci trading strategy and you're looking at that video, make sure that, guys, it's simple. It takes me nowadays just 30 minutes to analyze the markets, and I just wait for my entries to take, or at least to happen, and I'm able to then see my trade play out. And look, I trade and I analyze for long positions, but I just take short positions. I take profits when I'm happy. Guys, I don't use trading to sustain my lifestyle. I know I'm profitable, but guys, I do not live off of my trading profits. I do not live off of them at all. It usually comes from my dropshipping. Trading at the end of the day is just to help me get into, at least use it for better investments. So here we are in the man cave of the house. Again, we're definitely gonna get into playing some pool. But I wanted you guys to also understand the second way that you can use to make money with forex trading, and that is by understanding fundamental analysis or understanding news analysis. Now, another mistake that I made is trading before the news. Guys, especially for NFP, if you do not have the results for the news, do not trade it. Like, you do not need to trade it before the news. It's kind of like you're gambling. It pretty much is like you're gambling. Anyway, so these are the best ways to make money online. I spoke about trading, and I think that these ways for anybody wanting to make money online, if you just spend enough time, you will be able to at least make a form of income online. And when it comes to places like this, when we're able to, move anywhere, run our business from everywhere, this is what I know a lot of you guys want to also have. If you guys want to learn more about any of the things that we've spoken about in this video, make sure to subscribe and like, and also check the links down below where we will help you personally to make money online with dropshipping and trading, and we'll show you guys exactly how realistic it is for you guys to make money with these methods in South Africa online. Now, again, as we have said, the two that we spent a lot of time speaking about, which was dropshipping and forex trading, those are going to be a little bit harder than the one that we spoke about at the start, which is going to be tutoring. Very simple. It's something that everybody can start. And another thing is obviously just to find any job that is available that will allow you to also maybe fund your trading accounts or dropshipping accounts. The last little thing I want to say is that for a lot of you young guys out there, I don't recommend that you spend your hard-earned money necessarily on trading. Make sure that you're willing to put in the trading money that you want to lose, that you don't mind losing. And honestly, with all of these tips, if you guys want to learn more, you know where to go. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video as much as I have teaching you. Peace.